Hey, hello there. So I wanted to do a review for this episode, and I want to do a review of the Vivo 19 Neo. So this is a Vivo 19 Neo. So it's quite sleek, and the reason why I got this phone is because of its camera system. It supposedly has a great brilliance if you use or shoot with the night mode. It's actually, I think, automatic. So if the light is dim, this camera, or actually it's a set of cameras will adjust to the dim light. And I've recently tried shooting early in the evening yesterday, and I've got good results. It actually brightens up the image as if it's not evening, and it makes it appear like late in the afternoon. Alright, so it's now evening, and you can hear the cicadas coming from the trees. And this is our MacGyver. This is Mel and his son Kuya Lloyd. And so you've seen earlier what they were doing to the tree, to the malunggay tree. So that's going to be the new home of those lovebirds. Yes. So it's going to be a big cage. So that's one of the reasons why I bought this camera, and I found it to be very useful. And it's better than the old Vivo that I used. This is the old Vivo. And compared to this is actually very bright when used in low light. I'm going to film the inside of my closet, one of the shelves. And it's going to be pretty dark here, yes, but in this video I can still read the writing on the boxes. Okay, so this is the Vivo 19 Neo. So next will be my old Vivo phone. Right, so this is my old Vivo phone, and I'm going to shoot the same subject inside my closet. So this is how it looks like using my old Vivo. So you can see it's pretty dark, and I can't read the words on the boxes. So you can really see the difference between this old Vivo and the new Vivo 19 Neo. Some of the features that I often use, the slow motion mode. So in order to access the slow motion here, we click on the camera, and then let's get rid of this, and then we select more, and so here you have a menu which includes Slo-Mo. So there's also time-lapse, AR stickers, Javi Vision, live photo, among other things. But here's the Slo-Mo. So when you click Slo-Mo, there's a setting for 1 times and 2 times. So that's magnification. So you can instantly switch to 2 times magnification when doing Slo-Mo. And just for Slo-Mo, you just hit the record button, and this will record in Slo-Mo. So that's 2 times. So this is 1 times. Okay. So this is in Slo-Mo. Slo-Mo. So the other video, this is 2 times magnification. Okay. So I found out that Slo-Mo using this model is fairly good, but I've seen better, I've used better. I've used the super Slo-Mo of the Samsung A20 and it was pretty good, better than this. But since this doesn't have super Slo-Mo, I'll take it anytime. If you wish to have super Slo-Mo, you won't find it in this model. So I'm not sure if the V19, there's a better version of the V19 and it's not available now. It's the one that has two cameras. It has two selfie cameras, so instead of just one dot there, it has kind of an oblong right there. So yeah, so this is a selfie stick and it easily fits. You just need to avoid this button when setting it up. Okay, there you have it. Got it on my selfie stick. Just press camera and select video, and there you have it. You can just shoot. So there's also a night mode, but this only works for still pictures. Okay, so it's kind of a time-lapse. So the reason why it took some time to snap that single photo is because it uses more than one camera and it uses more than one exposure. So it kind of combines those exposures from those different cameras to produce the ideal picture. So it's not just one picture, but a compound image, like what NASA uses to take those space photographs. It's not just one picture, it's a combination of different pictures to produce a kind of a perfect image, if I could use that term, perfect. But so for vlogging, I find this really helpful. It's a mid-size camera. It's not too big, it's not too small, so it fits your pocket, your trousers pocket perfectly. Although at times you might find that this will hinder your sitting position, especially if you're going to sit inside the car and you have this in your pocket. You might have to remove it so that you can sit properly while driving. So I especially like the screen, because even under bright daylight it will still be bright, unlike other LCD screens. So this is a different OLED screen, which makes it great for low light situations again, and even in under bright sunlight. The screen is great. And also the time lapse, it's also one of those things that I use frequently, like when I'm shooting the sunrise in time lapse. It's great to use this camera, I think, because of the low light early in the morning when the sun hasn't risen. So and it really captures colors quite well. Unlike other cameras, compared to the Samsung, the A20 that I've used, the colors in this in the VIVO 19 and the V19 is brilliant. So I'm not saying that the Samsung cameras aren't good. I'm just comparing the features and based on my experience. This is also a VIVO, and the colors here are also good. Like let's go to the wallpapers. So yeah, so you can see some of the colors. They're not the same photographs, but you can have an idea about the colors. think the colors of the Vivo 19 is much brighter, but when we got this old Vivo, I actually like the colors already because I found them to be already bright compared to other cameras. We have another Vivo camera, and compared to the colors of this old Vivo, the colors of this old Vivo is actually brighter than the new Vivo. So I'm not sure about the models because I don't have the model right now, but this new Vivo colors are great. So for vlogging, I find that the Vivo 19 Neo is very convenient. Actually, I like it very much. And if you're doing a selfie, it also has there's that mirrored selfie setting. You know, when sometimes you use this front camera, and you upload on YouTube and you realize that everything is mirrored, like words read backwards, you know. So if you see that your videos are mirrored, which means that like you're looking in a mirror where everything reads backwards, you have to switch this off. So if mirrored selfie is on, it means anything that you see on the video, words will be backwards. They will be mirrored. So you have to switch this off so that everything will read normally. If you're vlogging, you can select the lens, so you can use super wide. You can activate super wide angle. So this will cover a lot more space area. So you can switch it off so the lens is a lot narrower. And you can also select the video resolution. I like to set my resolution at 1080p standard, but of course when shooting time lapses or food, for example, it's best to select 4K. But unfortunately, when in 4K, there's no slow motion mode. You can't do slow motion in 4K because the files would be very large. So it has to be in 1080p. And there's also the frame rate. Standard frame rate is 25 to 30 frames per second. But you can change this to 60 frames per second, which is good when shooting in slow motion. Actually, if you switch to slow motion, 60 FPS is automatically selected. Doesn't go beyond 60 FPS. And if you switch slow motion off, goes back to 25 to 30 FPS. Right, so those are the most basic features I use when vlogging with the Vivo 19 Neo. And if you often shoot in low lighting conditions, if you like bright colors in your video, get the Vivo V19 Neo. And if the other model, the higher end model of the Vivo 19 becomes available, I suggest you get that. See, it's great. Even if you're under a bright sun, you'll be able to see the screen quite well, so it won't be dark, unlike other LCDs, because this is an advanced OLED screen. And you can shoot at night because the cameras will adjust to the low light conditions. And the time lapse is great. The slow motion, okay, it's acceptable. I've seen better, but it's fairly well. So I guess that's it. So, and it's got a USB-C port. So I recommend this for vlogging. It's only 18,000 pesos here in the Philippines. Fairly mid-range price for a model that features fairly high-end features. So highly recommended for vlogging. So I hope you like it, and see you around next time. Stay safe.